Dear students, I think you have revised the previous lesson and understood it well. In the previous chapter, we studied what's an island and also the story of a fisherman and his wife who lived on a lonely island. It was a lonely island because there was no any facilities such as electricity, phone, television or newspaper. So, the only way they came to know about the outsiders was through the sailors in the ship who threw some worn out toothbrushes, buckets, etc. Isn't it? So, one day when he was walking along the seashore, what happened to him? He saw something shining. A flash of light fell on his eyes, and what did he do? He picked it up and looked at it. He saw a face in it and thought that it was his father's face, and he was very happy seeing this. He was very happy and he thanked God for sending his father's picture to him. Okay, then what did he do? He looked at the mirror again and he began to speak to his father. He thought that it was a father and began to speak to his father, but he spoke to his father, but his father's lips moved, but no sound came. Isn't it? When he spoke to his father, the image in the mirror also spoke, but he thought that it was his father's image, but his father's lips moved, but he did not hear any sound from it. He did not hear nothing. He heard nothing from it. So he became very sad. And what did he do? He held the mirror close to his heart and went home. There we stopped, isn't it? Next is the fight. So he held the mirror close to his heart and went home. Okay, next chapter is the fight. The fisherman reached home and called his wife. So he held the mirror close to his heart and reached home and called his wife. In excitement, he called his wife in excitement. Why he was excited? Because he was thrilled seeing the image of his father in that thing. In that thing means that is a mirror. So see who is there in it. He showed her the mirror. He showed her the mirror. So whom did he show? He showed the mirror to his wife. Then what did his wife do? She looked eagerly into it. She saw the face of a woman in it. She saw a face of a woman in it. Oh, my mother, she looked so young. She was thrilled. Where did you get this thing from? So she asked, oh, this is my mother. Looking at the thing, looking the mirror, she said, oh, this is my mother. She looks so young. She was thrilled. She said, it is my mother. She looked so young. She was thrilled. Seeing this, she was thrilled. She thought the image in the mirror was her mother. Where did you get this thing from? She asked to the fisherman. Then, hearing this, fisherman was shocked. He got angry and he said, mother, whose mother? He said, mother, whose mother? The fisherman, saying this, he turned the mirror towards him. Saying this, he turned the mirror towards him. It's my father. He said, it's my father, not your mother, it's my father. The fisherman's wife, what did she do? She grabbed the mirror from him and looked into it again. What did she do? She grabbed the mirror from the fisherman and looked into it again and said, are you joking? It's my mother. She cried out. She cried, no, it's not your father. Are you joking? It's my mother. The man was annoyed. Who was the man? The fisherman. The fisherman was annoyed. Annoyed means got angry and snatched the mirror, grabbed the mirror. Snatch means grabbed the mirror from her hands, from his wife's hands. He looked at it again to assure himself that it was his father. He looked at it again to assure. Assure means make sure. He wanted to make sure again. Assure himself that it was his father. So, there's something wrong with you. Saying that, he said, there's something wrong with you. Again, he looked into the mirror to assure that the image found in the mirror was his father, and said to his wife, there's something wrong with you. You are going crazy. You're going crazy. Something is wrong with you. That's not your mother. That's my father, said the fisherman. I will never show you this again, he said. What did the fisherman say? I will not show you to you again. His wife tried to grab the mirror from him. When the fisherman said, I will not show you, what did his wife do? His wife tried to grab the mirror from the fisherman. The fisherman held on to it. He did not give, he held it tightly. He held on to it, and they began to fight. They started battling for the mirror. What did they do? They began to fight each other. They began to fight for the mirror. The mirror fell down on the floor and broke into pieces. What happened? The mirror fell down on the floor and broke into pieces. So, after this, what happened? They stopped fighting. When the mirror fell down and broke into pieces, they stopped fighting. Who stopped fighting? The fisherman and his wife. And when the mirror was broke into pieces, what did they do? They stopped fighting and looked at the pieces. When they looked at the pieces, what did they see? They saw the pieces reflected their images. The pieces reflected, they saw their own image on the mirror. So, that's the end of this chapter. Students, I think you have understood this portion. So, I'm giving you an assignment. Write the conversation. Prepare a conversation. Write the conversation between the fisherman and